Hello, today we're going to be tying a traditional, well not traditional, a heroin wet fly. This is the fly right here. It's a calf tail wing, chenille body, orange hackle, just a red fiber tail. Very simple. Today we're going to be using a mustad size 8, 33.99 hook. Attach the thread at the back and wind until the bend just starts until you reach the bend. Strip off a dozen or a dozen and a half red Hackle fibers. Trim off the end. Okay. Next, grab some chenille. I'm going to use a red medium chenille, and what you gotta do is just have to strip the end right here. Can add weight to the body, but I use this fly primarily for panfish, and that means I'm fishing in the weeds or other places, and I like a slimmer body, and I don't like the weight. The chenille makes it sink fast enough. And it's a wet fly, so it's not supposed to have the action of a nymph. Stop wrapping your chenille when you're about 2 wraps away from the eye of the hook. And tie off. I have to put a little thread base there. Okay. Next, you're going to grab a size 8 or 6 orange hackle. Now, most people don't size like their cock hackles or their cheap hackles, but I do. You can see I just stroked back the fibers of this orange hackle. This was actually a white cape feather off to the side, and then I dyed it orange. Just tie it in securely, then take your fingers and just stroke. Just stroke back the fibers just a little, like so. And get a fair amount of hackle on there. You want a lot of hackle, or you don't want too much hackle, but you want enough hackle to have a fair amount of movement. Next, I'm going to grab a white calf tail. This is weird. Found a bug in my calf tail. Okay, so just trim off a good bundle of calf tail. I'm gonna stack it because I like fairly uniform tips. Pull out your stacker. And next, you're just going to tie it on top. Here, move my just down. And you want the tips of the hackle foot of the calf tail to be just beyond the tips of the hackle fibers. Brush out any underfur. Do a couple wraps. And then, yeah, just a sec, I'm going to redo that. What happened is my the whole bunch slid down. I don't know if you noticed. I need a better base. Calf tail, some people say it's easy. I think it's sort of hard. Okay, just a sec. I'm going to lower my vise for you so you can get a better view of that. There we go. Okay, and just hold all this back with your 2 fingers. You just want to hold the calf tail in place so it doesn't move while you're finishing up the head. Next, just whip finish. And I generally do a lot of whip finishes. I did 3 there, and just break off your thread. I do that more because I want to fly to last a whole day. So next, you're gonna apply head cement. You can use super glue, vinyl, anything you have. It's not that important. I use super glue just because it's really tough. It's shiny. I'm just rotating the fly so I can just apply all the super glue. And you can see this is a very effective fly. Very durable, good coloration. You could tie it with orange chenille or even like a sparkle chenille. Or you could add lead wire to weight. I've even tied them with a bead head. That's more to imitate a little nymph. But thanks for joining me today. And tight line